Today, I want to take you on a journey, a deep, emotional dive into a story that's as visually striking as it is heart-wrenching. I want you to lean in close because this story is full of twists and turns, and by the end of it, I promise you'll be left questioning everything you thought you knew about love, power, and the haunting nature of our past. Wow! Have you ever seen a painting and just felt something? Like it reached out and pulled you into a story, a tragedy, a life. Some paintings are more than just brushstrokes on canvas. Some are windows into the soul. And for Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin, one painting represents everything he is, everything he was, and everything he will ever be. That painting? Rabbit in a Snowstorm. And if you're watching Daredevil, Born Again, you know this painting is more than just a piece of art. It is a symbol, a weapon, a reflection of Fisk's tormented past, his love, and his darkest impulses. But why? Why does this painting keep returning, covered in blood, at the heart of Fisk's story? Well, let's find out. Let me take you back to Season 1 of Daredevil, where we first meet Wilson Fisk. Picture him standing there, staring at that very painting. It's simple. Wide. Almost empty. But to him, it's not just a white canvas. It's his childhood. It's his pain. It's the wall he was forced to stare at while his father beat his mother. A blank, empty abyss where he was powerless. But Fisk? He refused to stay powerless. In that moment of raw, seething anger, he took control. He killed his father. And from that moment, he became something else, someone who would never be powerless again. Now, let's talk about Vanessa. Vanessa is the only person who truly sees him. The only one who understands the weight of that painting, of his past. When Fisk opens up and tells her his darkest secret, she doesn't run away. No, she stays. She chooses him. She chooses the monster. And from that moment on, Rabbit in a Snowstorm isn't just a reminder of his pain. It's a symbol of his love, twisted, bloody, unbreakable. But as you know, life is rarely that simple. If you've watched Daredevil, Born Again, you know that love is hanging by a thread. Fisk, now the mayor of New York, is more powerful than ever. But let's be real, power doesn't always bring peace. Not for him. Not for Vanessa. While Fisk was fighting for his life, barely surviving the events of Echo, Vanessa was left to run his empire. And she wasn't alone in that responsibility. There was someone else, Adam. A man who dared to stand beside the woman Fisk loves. And if you know anything about Fisk, you know what that means. In the latest episode, Sic Semper Systema, we see the true depths of Fisk's darkness. Adam isn't dead. No, Fisk didn't kill him. That would have been too simple, too expected. Instead, Adam is locked away, hidden, forgotten except for one shocking detail that changes everything. The painting. Rabbit in a Snowstorm is right there in the same room. Blood spattered, it stares back at Adam. And it stares back at Fisk. And that, my friends, is more terrifying than death itself. Because this isn't just about punishment. It's about control. It's about ownership. It's about the fact that Wilson Fisk does not share. Not his city. Not his power. And certainly not his wife. Vanessa doesn't know the truth. Not yet. But imagine what happens when she finds out. What happens when she realizes that the man she loves, the man she chose, is incapable of change? Is their marriage strong enough to survive the truth? Or has Fisk finally pushed things too far? We've seen him do terrible things before. We've seen him crush a man's skull in a car door just for embarrassing him. We've seen him twist the entire legal system against Matt Murdock just to keep his empire intact. And now? Now he's keeping a man locked away like a ghost, a memory, a piece of his past he refuses to erase. Because Fisk doesn't erase the past. He clings to it. He lets it define him. And that, my friends, is what makes him so dangerous. This is why Daredevil, Born Again is more than just another superhero show. It's a tragedy. It's a slow, inevitable march toward destruction. Fisk can't let go. Not of Vanessa. Not of his pain. Not of his need to be in control. And Matt Murdock? Well, he's coming. You can feel it. This uneasy peace between them? It won't last. It can't last, not with everything Fisk has done, not with the blood on his hands. And that painting, Rabbit in a Snowstorm, it will be there. It will witness everything. Just like it always has. Now, I want you to think about this for a moment. Imagine a piece of art so powerful that it holds the secrets of a man's soul. Every time you look at it, you see his suffering, his anger, his desperate need for control. And yet, within that torment, there's also a twisted kind of beauty. It's a beauty born out of pain, a beauty that tells a story of survival and of choices made in the darkest of times. You see, this painting is not just a background detail. It's a character in its own right. It represents an unspoken promise, a promise that even in the midst of chaos, there's meaning. It's like a silent witness to every wrong decision, every act of violence, and every moment of fragile love that Fisk has ever known. And let's not forget about the community around this story. We are all part of it. We're not just watching a tale unfold on a screen, we're living it with the characters. We feel every high, every low. We laugh, we cry, and sometimes we even shout at the screen. That connection is what makes this show so special. It creates a shared experience that brings us together, a community united by our love for these complex characters and their intertwining fates. So, let's break it down even further. Fisk's journey is one of constant struggle. He's a man defined by his scars, both physical and emotional. Every decision he makes, every ruthless act, is a result of the pain he's carried since childhood. And that pain is something many of us can relate to. We all have parts of our past that haunt us, memories that push us to become better or, sometimes, to make the wrong choices. Vanessa's role in this story is equally important. She's not just a bystander, she's the only person who truly sees Fisk. She sees the broken pieces of a man who was once a victim, a man who has become a monster in his quest for power. And her love for him is complicated. It's a love that challenges the very notion of redemption. Can someone so deeply scarred ever find a way back to the light? Can love conquer all, even when the past is marred by blood and pain? And then there's Matt Murdock, the man who stands as the counterbalance to Fisk's darkness. Matt's journey is one of hope and resilience. His fight against injustice, his unwavering belief in doing what's right, sets him apart. His coming is not just a challenge to Fisk's empire, it's a symbol of the possibility of redemption, of change. The tension between Matt and Fisk is palpable. It's a battle of wills, of contrasting ideologies, and every time they face off, the stakes get higher. Now, I want you to picture this: the room, dimly lit, with rabbit in a snowstorm hanging on the wall. The painting, once a simple depiction of a rabbit in the cold, now stained with blood, becomes the center of a storm of emotions, of history, and of power. It's in that moment that everything comes together. The past and present collide, and the truth becomes undeniable. Fisk's life, his legacy, is tied to that canvas. And as you watch the drama unfold, you can't help but wonder, will he ever be free of it? Will he ever escape the chains of his own making? I know you're feeling the tension. I feel it too. It's in the way the story builds, layer by layer, until every secret is exposed and every lie is laid bare. And that's what makes this moment so electrifying. It's a call to action for you to look deeper, to question everything, and to never settle for a simple explanation. Life, much like art, is complex. It's full of shades of gray, and sometimes, the truth is hidden in the most unexpected places. Let's take a step back and look at the big picture. Daredevil, Born Again isn't just about superheroes and villains. It's about human nature, about the choices we make when we're pushed to the brink. It's about the scars we carry and the battles we fight within ourselves. And above all, it's about the power of love and the relentless pursuit of redemption even when the odds are stacked against us. So here's what I want you to do: think about your own life. Think about the challenges you've faced and the choices you've made. Have you ever felt trapped by your past, like a part of you is forever stained by a moment you can't erase? And yet, in that darkness, have you ever found a spark, a glimmer of hope that tells you that maybe, just maybe, you can rise above it all? This story, the story of Wilson Fisk, is a mirror. It shows us that even the most powerful among us are haunted by memories that refuse to fade away. And it reminds us that no matter how much we try to control our lives, sometimes the past has a way of catching up. But it also shows that there is beauty in that struggle. That every scar is a reminder of survival, of battles fought and lessons learned. Now, I want to address you directly. Yes, you sitting there or watching. Your opinion matters. What do you think about Fisk's relentless hold on his past? Do you believe that there is any hope for him to break free from the chains of his history? And what about Vanessa? Can she ever truly forgive the man she loves, or is she doomed to be forever entwined in a web of deceit and power? Let's talk about it. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because this is a conversation we need to have together. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with one final thought. Art, in all its forms, has the power to change us. It challenges us, confronts us, and forces us to see the world in a different light. Rabbit in a Snowstorm is not just a painting, it's a symbol of everything that has shaped Wilson Fisk. It is a testament to his pain, his ambition, and his unwavering desire to never feel weak again. And maybe, in its own twisted way, it's also a call for redemption, a reminder that even the darkest soul can find a glimmer of hope. So, if you're as obsessed with Daredevil, Born Again as I am, if you feel the tension, the passion, and the raw emotion that this story brings to life, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and join our community. Let's keep this conversation going. Let's explore every twist and turn, every secret and revelation together. Because here, every voice matters, and every story has the power to change our world. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I hope you felt every emotion, every heartbeat, and every moment of suspense as we unravel the mystery behind the painting, the pain behind the power, and the love that binds it all together. Remember, this isn't just a tale of a man and his demons, it's a story about us, about the struggles we face every day, and the strength it takes to overcome them. Keep questioning, keep exploring, and never stop looking for the beauty in the chaos. And as always, I can't wait to hear what you think. Share your thoughts, your feelings, and your stories in the comments below. Let's build this community together, a community where every emotion is welcomed, every story is heard, and every soul finds a piece of itself in the art of life. Until next time, take care, stay curious, and remember, the past may shape us, but it does not define us. I'll see you in the next video, where we dive even deeper into the mysteries of our favorite shows, uncover more secrets, and continue this journey of discovery together. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep your hearts open and your minds sharp. And hey, if you enjoyed this discussion, share it with your friends, because sometimes, all it takes is one spark, a single piece of art, a moment of vulnerability to change the way we see the world. Let's light up the conversation, one comment at a time. So, what do you say? Is Fisk doomed to be forever haunted by his past, or is there a chance for him to find redemption? Can Vanessa ever truly forgive him? And how will Matt Murdock's relentless pursuit of justice shake the foundations of this dark empire? I'm excited to read your theories and insights, so don't hold back, let's talk about it all. Remember, every piece of art tells a story, and every story has a lesson. Whether it's found in the bloodstains on a painting or the scars on a soul, the truth is out there waiting for us to discover it. And together, we'll uncover every secret, explore every hidden meaning, and celebrate every small victory along the way. Thank you for being part of this incredible journey. Your support, your engagement, and your passion for storytelling make all of this worthwhile. So hit that like button if you're with me, subscribe if you haven't already, and join the community that believes in exploring the depths of emotion, art, and life itself. I'll see you soon in our next video, where the story continues and the mysteries grow even deeper. Until then, keep your eyes open, your heart brave, and never stop searching for the truth behind the art. Take care, everyone, and thank you for watching.